it's book haul time! Yay! Just gonna start by saying I got their bag because I thought it was really cute. They have a really great branding identity, and from a design point of view, good job there. And their bags were one of those, like, you instantly notice them and you can't help but know where it's coming from. So I really thought that was very nice. When I was there, it was a sidewalk sale and they had stickers on the books. Here's one of them. And the next one has a sticker, so if you see stickers, you know I was shopping. They were $5 for the one, $10 for the other, and $15 for the next. So that was kind of nice because you just had a big shelf that you could sort of sift through and see if you liked them or not. So we'll start with this one since I've already more or less put it up there. This is Under the Wild and Starry Sky by Nancy Horan. And this is nice. They have the indie bestsellers. Let's see. At the age of 35, Fanny Vandegrift Osborne has left her philandering husband in San Francisco to set sail for Belgium with her 3 children and nanny in tow to study art. It is a chance for this adventurous woman to start over, to make a better life for all of them, and to pursue her own desires. But not long after her arrival, however, tragedy strikes and Fanny and her children repair to a quiet artist colony in France where she can recuperate. So this sounded good. You know me, I'm in art, so I'm sort of drawn to that, and I like the cover also. The next one I got there was April Smith's A Star for Mrs. Blake. This is one of those books I keep seeing, and I read some reviews on it, and I'm like, oh, I need to pick this up, and I've never had the opportunity to, but I had it on the $10 sale, so I went ahead and picked it up. In 1929, the U.S. State Congress passed legislation to fund travel for mothers of the fallen soldiers of World War I to visit their sons' graves in France. Over the next 3 years, 6,693 Gold Star mothers made the trip. So they're strangers at the start, but their lives will become inextricably intertwined, altered in indelible ways. So you get to see a little bit of each of the families that are involved in this book. And it has a really nice texture to it. So this is glossy, but this, similar to and I have them here, nope, wrong one. I thought I had them, oh, here they are, further down. Similar in style to the Penguin Threads. It has the embroidery look to it, which I really like that look, and it looks puffy, which sometimes bother me, but they did that really well. It looks interesting. I keep picking it up and putting it down, and if I come back that many times, I should probably just pick it up because I'm interested in it. Lauren Grodstein's The Explanation for Everything. Interesting cover. Hope you can see it. I'm having issues with my camera focusing, so I apologize for that for the last couple of videos. There's nothing inherently threatening about Melissa, a young evangelist, hoping to write the definitive paper on intelligent design. But when she implores Andy Waite, a biology professor and a hardcore evolutionist, to direct her independent study, she becomes the catalyst for collapsing the house of cards surrounding him. As he works with Melissa, Andy finds that everything about his world is starting to add up differently. Suddenly there is a possibility of faith, and with it becomes, I can't read today, with it comes responsibility and guilt, the very things that Andy has sidestepped for years. Sounded good. I sort of like that. I like the contrast of backgrounds, I guess, and how the two are going to hopefully work together for the cause. I think the red dot meant it was $5, so I just grabbed this one. The Healing, I really love this cover. I love, and I know I've talked about this especially with Little B, I love the silhouette-y look to it, and I like the little scripts in general. This is by Jonathan Odell, and what is this one? Plantation mistress Amanda Satterfield's intense grief after losing her daughter crosses the line into madness when she takes a newborn slave child as her own and names her Grenada. Troubled by his wife's disturbing mental state and concerned about the mysterious plague that is sweeping through the plantation's quarters, Satterfield purchases Molly Shine, a slave woman known as a healer, who immediately senses a spark of the same gift in Grenada. Soon, a domestic battle of wills begins, leading to a tragedy that weaves the 3 generations of strong Southern women. I've talked about stuff like this also. I love the generational stories, so that you can sort of see it from, shall we say, elder, mid to younger point of view. I always find them really interesting. This one looked really interesting. Tiny Sunbirds Far Away by Christine Watson. So when their mother catches their father with another woman, 12-year-old Blessing and her older brother Ezekiel are forced to leave their comfortable modern home in Lagos for their grandparents' village in the Delta. Newfound hardships leave Blessing feeling shocked and isolated until her grandmother, a wise and practical midlife. I'm sorry guys, I'm not even going to edit these out, I'm too tired today. Midwife, there we go, becomes a beloved mentor. When Blessing begins to enjoy her new life, her mother starts dating a white man, and Ezekiel joins a gang of boy soldiers and invites the extreme danger from outside the compound into their lives. This sounds really interesting. It's her first novel. It just sounded really interesting. It almost reminded me back to Little Bee. It sort of has that feel to it, so I went to pick that up, which I did like Little Bee, even though I don't quite know how I feel about the ending, as we discussed. This one is a book that I had once upon a time, and in the shuffling of a failed relationship, I lost my copy. And I found it, and I was so excited when I saw this. I hate rebuying books that I knew I had in the past and lost. But the ones, I loved this cover. I've always loved this cover. It's The Hobbit, obviously. But the new ones that have come out have those stickers embossed in it. And like, XXX year anniversary. Ugh, I hate that. This is just a nice, normal, it's the same exact cover as the one I had. So I feel like I have completion. Yay! Hobbit! So that was The Curious Iguana. Just to repeat what I said in the book adventure, it was a fantastic store. I will be going there again. I sometimes make treks to DC, and that's my halfway point, so now I'm like, now I have a reason to go to Frederick instead of just using the rest stop. Thank you, Frederick. But that was a fantastic store, great deals, an amazing, interesting selection, and it was stuff that you, like I said, it's not like the normal regurgitated box stores, like, oh, this is what everyone's reading and it's popular. They had such a nice different selection, it was just refreshing. Once upon a time, when I lived in State College, there was a indie bookstore called Savoda's, and I don't know if any of you are from State College, and or remember that, and it just had the coolest selection, and that's where I found a lot of the, I'll call the weirder authors, and the non-mainstream authors that I've actually come to love and cherish, actually, like Attila Adnan Bukowski, because he wasn't like cool back in the 90s. I mean, he wasn't cool, you know, across, you know, any platform. It was just like a select few read him. And it has the same vibe as that. So I remember going to Savoda's and spending hours and hours on the shelves just poring over these authors I'd never heard of. And that's how The Curious Iguana is. So that was the haul. I really am happy with what I got. Even though I'm on a buying, well, I wouldn't call it a ban. I'm on an everything buying ban, not so much just books. These on sale were such a great deal, I could not resist. And the Gettysburg book sale haul will be coming. I was really bad there. I'd like to say I feel guilty, but I don't. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye.